Okay, we're coming into Crazy Horse. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the Indian head there at the top of that mountain structure there in front of me. Okay, I just paid my $7 and we're going up here to the visitor center. Can you see that up on the top of that? See his nose sticking out there? I can see like a walkway through up there. I can't now because the trees are in the way. This is Crazy Horse. Okay, there is Crazy Horse. These GoPros aren't the best for getting stuff a little bit far away, but if you look close you can see the Indian head up there at the top, and then right below that there's like a passageway through there, and then above that passageway in front of the Indian head it looks like trucks and equipment up there, because you know it's not done, they're still working on it. It'll be done in about 15 minutes I think, but no, I think it has years yet to go. But that's it, it's pretty cool. They've got like the front carved out. You can see some steps going up there. Some big steps, you know, like maybe they're not steps, but ledges or whatever, where they've carved it back and probably built a, you know, a way to get machinery and stuff up there. And I wonder if they use machinery on Mount Rushmore. I don't really know that for sure. I'm sure they had to use some, but not like what we have today. But that's it. There's this big visitor center here. There's supposed to be a lot of stuff in there, so I think I'm gonna walk down there and see what's there. It's kind of getting late in the day. There isn't many bikes here. You can see they're still trickling in and out, but it's like 6:30 out here right now, so it's getting a little bit late. But let's go in and take a look here, and then I'll probably need to head back and deal with some dinner and stuff. So anyway, this is the area. I want to get one more look at that. Big old stone. Get out of the way of this pole here. All right, this is the Crazy Horse Welcome Center. You can see Crazy Horse up there again. We're gonna go in the building and see what's in there, but when I come out, I'll walk down that way and see how close they do let you get. I don't think very far, but we'll see.
We can ask him if he can go on the bus.
Kind of a long, big building here. All right, let's go inside. Here's the center. It's a nice building in here. It's real nice. Got a nice high ceiling in it. Got a Harley over here. Or maybe not, as I get closer. It's a Polaris. Still a nice bike though. Makes sense. Indian remnants and stuff here. Old Indian guy there, Dewey Beard, his second wife Alice, and their granddaughter. This pipe belonged to Dewey Beard, who was a survivor of both the 1876 Battle of the Little Horn, age 17, and 1890 Wounded Knee Massacre. He was born in 1859 and died in 1955. Wow. That's him right there. That's his peace pipe. Dewey and his wife Alice and Bob Lee, who was interviewing Mr. Beard about the Wounded Knee Massacre. Mr. Beard lost 7 members of his family at Wounded Knee. Huh, that's interesting. Guy lived a long time, 96, I think. Got a little sun glare coming in here. I'm gonna stop and read all these. There's a teepee over here. Ow. Pretty cool. Better than a lot of the tents people stay in now. It's heavy. Cool. There's stuff over on this wall. I mean, we could probably be here the rest of the night. This place is pretty big. Tomahawk pipe. Steel hatchet head with a pipe bowl and wooden stem. So apparently smoking was pretty important to these dudes. They even made their tomahawks out of it. Made them into a pipe. Stuff on the walls here. There's a big old Indian headdress there. A cross stick. What? Cool box. Some dolls and stuff. I think that's a teepee. Crazy Horse's teepee. Nice paintings here. Again, pipe there. All right, let's mosey down the hall and see what else is here. Jeez, now I don't know, is that... It's kind of hollowed out, like maybe it was a canoe or something. This big piece of wood down here. I mean, obviously it's got some damage and stuff, but I think that might have been a canoe. And there's just stuff everywhere. Cliffs along the valley of Wounded Knee Creek near Madison, South Dakota, among the speculated resting places of Crazy Horse. Adjutant's Office, Fort Robinson State Park. Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument. I think they're talking about that thing right there. Couple knives. Cast of Crazy Horse's pictographic signature. Couple more pipes. Chief Lone Wolf. Oglala Lakota. Maybe that's their tribe, I'm not sure. 3 shadow boxes with artifacts found at the Battle of Little Bighorn Battle. So this stuff was all found. Couple rifles here, Little Bighorn commemorative carbine. That's not real. I mean, it's a real gun, but it's not like from the era. That's a cool picture. So is that one up there. The horse that survived the Little Bighorn battle. I'll get as close as I can to this, and if you want to try to read it, I guess you can freeze it and zoom it up. Maybe this is page 2 of it. Actually, let's do this. Let's get real close here and just sort of scroll down. So if you want to read it, it's here. I think it might come out clear enough for you to. And then page 2 here. Might be interesting read. I hope that worked out. Oh, here's some old letters and stuff here. I'm not sure what's in here. There's just a few things. A couple more rifles up here. Crazy Horse commemorative rifle. There's a knife in there. I think that might be the same rifle, but both sides of it. It's a cool pistol here. Crazy Horse 60th anniversary. There's a bunch of pictures up here. It's just all different Indians, and there's a papoose, is that what they call that? 5 women. Yeah, the sun might be affecting this one a little bit, especially this one here on the end. It's James Garfield, Apache Chief. That must have been something else living back then. Without any of the comforts we have today, but in some respects it was probably a lot better. I mean, the Indians were a really good people. They really were smart about everything, and then we kind of came in and wrecked that. this is new stuff, or it's all new stuff, I mean. But oh, excuse me. There's a horse. Huh. Looks like that's a little car seat here. Dressed up. There's a canoe. And this place is still going. War clubs. It's a rattle, maybe for a baby. So you got like toys and stuff here. A beaded toy. A toy cradle board, which that's what that was on the side of that horse. But this is a toy one. A peyote fan. That's a fan. Headband. It's a hammer. Another headband. Bag. This looks like jewelry here. A squash blossom necklace. A petite point necklace. Squash blossom necklace, bracelet, and ring set. Some pottery. Wow, look at the size of that rug. I don't know how tall this building is, but it's at least 20 feet, I'll bet. That thing's huge. Some baskets. Some more pottery over here. Some sort of coat. Chimeo jacket. Is what that is. Can't help but thinking Red Bull in this thing, but it's yellow, white, black, and red. All right, maybe we're at the end of it here. This is, well, it looks like you go outside maybe and get more, but here's the gift shop. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Have a really nice shop here. This whole setup here is really nice.
It is. It's very nice. It's really calming. Yeah, it's comfort zone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool here. I mean, obviously the mountain out there is awesome too, but I mean, just this whole facility is really high class. It's really nice.
It is. It is. It's done well.
What's that called? The Laughing Water Restaurant outside there? All right, well, I'm gonna mosey outside and see what's out there. Thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Got all kinds of stuff here. Jewelry, bunch of pottery, some blankets. All right, let's walk outside here. See, they have a viewing deck, which we'll go to that. Restaurant, sweet shop, sculptor studio, Native American Cultural Center. Something going on here. This is cool. I think this might be what they want it to look like. There's a quote down here. My lands are where my dead horse lie buried. Crazy Horse, 1877. Okay, I'm going to try to read this. When the course of history has been told, let these truths here carved be known. Conscience dictates civilizations live, excuse me, and duty ours to place before the world. A chronicle which will long endure, for like all things under us and beyond inevitability, we must pass into oblivion. This land of refuge to the stranger was ours for countless eons before. Civilizations majestic and mighty, our gifts were many which we shared, and gratitude for them was known, but later given my oppressed ones were murder, rape, and sanguine war. Looking from whence invaders came, greedy usurpers of our heritage, for us the past is in our hearts, the future never to be fulfilled. To you I give this granite epic, for your descendants to always know. My lands are where my dead lie buried. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but I'll get in close so you can see that. Kind of tears you up a little bit. It's all true. Amazing. Scale model of Crazy Horse, 1/34th size of mountain carving. So this is what they want it to look like up there. It's going to be pretty amazing when it's done. It's the Laughing Water restaurant. They got a nice little pool area here, not for swimming, but fountain area, I guess you might call it. Okay, I'm gonna walk down. Okay, I'm coming down here to the end of this observation deck. That's pretty cool. Unless you take a tour in a helicopter. See it up there? This is as close as you're gonna get. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's definitely some equipment up there. And by looking at that big plaster statue back there, you got a long ways to go. That front there is supposed to be the horse. Yeah, there's a long way to go. Still pretty amazing. All right, well, I've kind of seen it here. I'm gonna head back to my bike and venture back to camp. This is Mark from the Dunright Ranch, signing out. Have a great night.